Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, back with another episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. Check this out, we got quite a bit of obsidian on our roads now. I've just been going through and finding some spots and filling it in as we go. It's coming along, it's taking a little bit of work, but we're getting there. Got a couple of strips over here that are done. So that's kind of fun. I really like the dark obsidian in here. It looks great. It's easy to spot the roads. And at the end of our last episode, if you recall, we did get to the level 4, I believe it was, with Carlos. I think it was level 4. Let's see. And that allowed us to, yeah, level 4. And that allowed us to get this guy. And we have started that building right over here. And it's kind of like a mini wonder. So it took, you know, some good amounts of required goods there, but nothing too bad. And it's kind of, our planks are kind of hurting now, and our timber is kind of hurting now a little bit, but we're getting this thing built up. And so I'm really excited about that getting done. I'm sick and tired of these graveyards. So once that's done, great. I just put together a caravan with our traded goods that we have. We have a good handful of quite a variety of things. A couple of wood statues, a couple of iron ones, jewelry, porcelain, silver cutlery, exquisite swords, 888 of those guys, super good. And then 2,000 obsidian we're shipping out. This is going to yield us 191,000 monies. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then with the tier 4 with Carlos, we got something that said we could purchase all the seeds through the trade. And I don't know how to do that. If I go to the caravan, you know, there's no way for me to do that, I don't think. We got this guy. Let's see, form a caravan. Yeah, if we go, buying items. Okay, so let's see this. So we're gonna go to Carlos, and we're not gonna loop. We are gonna buy insurance, but we are gonna buy some stuff. And so if we go seeds, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. Nice. Didn't take too much, but we got it. And I always like to get all the seeds, just because it's something that I like to do in our playthroughs. This is a little goal, and we could start to do that for sure. But there's a couple things I want to do before we go too crazy. I don't think we really can do a ton. We only have 62,000 monies. Let's see. Oh, 4,000. Okay, we might be able to do everything. I do want white mulberry seeds. That's going to be for our silk that we're going to do pretty soon. And so we'll get that. A tea seed just because I want that. And the rest of this stuff just pretty much because I want it. Grape seeds, we could make some wine, which would be cool. Just another alcohol we could have. We got pears, peaches, chestnut seeds. Wow. Okay, we're going to have all sorts of good stuff here. So I can only do so many, apparently. I'm not at the level of total weight or total price. It's just not letting me do it all at once, which is kind of interesting. So I guess we're going to have to be a little bit more choosy than I thought. But that's all right. We'll just work from the bottom up. We don't need sapling seeds, really. But I'm going to grab all this other stuff all the way up to grape seeds. And let's see if there's anything else we want to get into, really. I'm just going to take a quick look here and see if there's anything else that we can get from Carlos that we aren't really doing ourselves. I don't really think there's going to be anything, because we're doing pretty great with most of the things. I figured we need some planks. Let's order some planks. So that'll be super easy. I'm going to throw in 1,000 there. And then we'll make the order. We'll get some more seeds, and we will go and get some more planks. It's going to be great. We aren't... Oh, we are full. I guess I can't do 1,000. Maybe we'll just do like 750 or something. As long as we're under the total weight there. Okay, 750, great. Purchase. All right, so I've never done this before with purchasing, obviously, but we can get these things together. So tea seeds, white mulberry seeds is gonna be in the orchard. Grape seeds is in the orchard as well. Yeah, so we're gonna need to go ham on some orchards for these guys, and then we'll do some nurseries, of course. So we'll do the form. Trading's up and running. It's fun. It's good. I'm excited about it. And I think we'll do some orchards over in this space. So this is the tree farming area of the city mostly. Since we got really low on the timber again, I decided to go a little bit crazy with the tree farms in the last episode. And here's where we were doing that. And I think we're going to do that a little bit more. And I want to go down here in this space for orchards. So I think that's what we'll work on in this episode. A couple other things I want to get into are going to be the furniture. So we talked about furniture for a while. It's a prerequisite to a couple of things, namely this villa that I want to get into, and a couple of other things in the education tree. So we can't get boarding school and we can't get academy without construction furniture. So we're going to get construction furniture. I think I'm going to put the furniture factory in and the luxury furniture factory in, but I don't think we're going to really operate them yet. We have the workers. We got 100 people. It's great. But we'll just activate that, get the prerequisite satisfied, and we'll go back to education, get the boarding school, and then we'll get the academy, which gives us 3 more points. Super great right here. And I wanted a different education thing anyways, because I was thinking that our tech points are coming in kind of slow. So we'll do a couple academies, because that's going to be cool. Just something else to have. And I did talk about doing a bridge. So let's do these 3 things. I'm going to go villa, I'm going to go luxury apartments, and then I'm going to grab the bridge. And we'll do that. And there we go. Okay, lots of fun things to play with here. But before we go into that stuff, let's get this these orchards and whatnot built up and ready to roll. So when those seeds get here, we can get them started immediately. So I'm going to do a bunch of 10 by 10s, and once I do that, I'll bring you back and we can check it out together. This is quite the massive field. So all of these are all 10 by 10s orchards, and then over here we're going to do a couple more forest farms, and that'll be a little bit before those get there. And then of course we're waiting on the seeds before we put those in. So I'm just going to leave this for now, but we'll have to remember to come back and put some stuff in once we get our shipment. So the first caravan, 160 days left until that one gets back. And then this one will be back in 94 days. So yeah, very soon. But let's check out this bridge action. So for forever, I've been talking about putting a bridge up over here somewhere. And I think it was originally going to be in this place where this boat is. But I think we could do that kind of over here in a little wider space. So we have the large bridge now. We got to go here and here. Can I even get in this? If I do a bridge here, I think I can. So we're going to go over here. We got to go 2 on the land. So let's go back this way. And there we go, like that. And then I'm just going to do an obsidian road back here. And I meant obsidian ground. And then we can fill this little area in with that sweet, sweet obsidian that we've been rocking all over the town. And there we go. And then likewise up here, we're going to go like that and fill it in. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Okay, so in our houses, with other things that we got, we have luxury apartments and garden villas. Now, I think the garden villas are a little bit out of reach right now. Yeah, because we need the furniture, but the luxury apartments are something that we can do, and we are definitely going to do that. So I've been putting in new areas, and I've been putting in apartments, and this is why. The luxury apartments, it can accommodate up to 15 families, up to 45 people in total. With larger inventory than an apartment, fuel lasts longer, and each family inside can have a child. Built near the marketplace, and then the materials for upgrade text is kind of right over that. So I mean, it's kind of expensive, but once we can get some upgrades for houses like cats and dogs and whatever else, this gets super duper great. But I guess we have to wait for our building kits before we can do anything with that, which brings us up over here. So it's something else that we could go a little bit more crazy with in this little area is those building kits. So this is the only thing right now that's producing those, and it looks like we are waiting for something here. It looks like steel. So we have 3 smelters right now working on steel. It looks like our caravan has returned, so that's cool. We got a bunch more monies, and here's new crops. Okay, good. What we could do is, well, we need some more furniture stuff to get extra space in there. I think we'll put in a couple more smelters. We'll put those guys up over here. And another thing that I was kind of working on is upgrading our mines to have lanterns in them. And this is just improves the work efficiency. So that's why we did that. Just make these a little bit better. These are 2 of our irons and then coal, of course. And that's all fueling this area. This is something that I've started to do in my recent playthroughs, is just make a steel processing area where we have the fuel factories that are producing the refined fuel, which then fuels the smelters, which makes the steel, which then we can use for the smithies and forges and whatever else we want to do. So it's really a slick system, and I like it a lot. So, this icon I thought was on this building. It's not. So yeah, we're definitely gonna put another forge in there. I'm gonna do even another one, I think. And then we'll really get going with that stuff. Let's check in on our big thingy doodler over here. Ooh, just need some hammers. Awesome. I'm excited about that. Okay, great. And let's get some plants started over here. So on this side is going to be the tree seeds. We aren't going to do anything super special about that. I do kind of want to do another field like this for bamboo. Just something else to have. And we were using bamboo to make a couple of things in this area. Kind of over down here. The paper and the knitting workshop for baskets. Ooh, our caravan returned. I don't know why I did a little dingy noise, but exciting. Oh, that's why. New rep level. Oh boy, okay. So many fun things with trade that we're get to look at now. So I think that completes Carlos, but let's get these orchards set up. Oh, maple trees. I didn't realize that. Okay, so God, so many things, so many shinies. Let's go mulberry, and we're gonna go mulberry and mulberry, and I think I'll do this whole row like that, and then because I didn't realize that we were gonna get maple trees. I'm gonna do one row as maple trees, I think. Just maybe not a whole row. Maybe we'll do a handful. Like, let's put these last two as maple trees, get some sap going, and then I think sap you can use to turn into sugar, so we'll check that out as well. Let's get lots and lots of grapes, and we'll get some wine going, and that's gonna be sweet. All right, I'm super excited that it's going now. We have this transfer station way up here, but I think we're gonna build another one. I want to kind of do it on this side of the world, and we'll put it. Let's go down here, and then everything is kind of grabbed in this area. Okay, wonderful. Oh, let's check out what Carlos has for us now. So if we go here, water trading post, factions, Carlos, rep level 5, awesome. We have the Great Temple, we've built that before, and Mineral Rich increases the output of silver and products from gold miner cabin by 100%. That's great, doubling our output of silver and gold stuff and things. I wonder if they changed the cost of the Great Temple. Oh, here's our academies. We want to look at that for sure. No, they did not. Okay, the Great Temple is the same as it was, but we had to unlock it a little bit differently. So that's fine. But speaking of those services that we wanted to do, the academy, let's go ahead and grab a couple more academies. Oh, it looks like we need some furniture, but that's okay. We can do that. We can get this thing built, and then, or not built, but set up to be built, I guess. And then once we get the furniture rolling, it'll get taken care of, and then we'll have that all set up. Hopefully we can do that in this episode. Let's go ahead and grab our processing. We are going to go timber. We are going to go furniture factories. This guy has a little bit more variety of things it can make. This is a luxury furniture factory. And since we're going to do a lot of wood processing in here, I think it would make sense if we put it in this area. And I think we'll just kind of run it over here. And we have that road coming down right there on the right side. And I think that's what we'll deal with. This guy right here, and then we'll go Obsidian Road, and then I think I'm gonna do a little warehouse behind it as well. We have a couple of warehouses sprinkled around here, but I'm gonna just do a couple more there. We could upgrade these as well, and that's another thing that I was thinking about doing a little bit into is getting into the better storage. We kind of don't really have anything super duper right now for storage. It's pretty basic warehouses, but it's working all right. But anyways, so let's check out our collection now under I. We could do some more plums. We have a little plum area, but nothing too wild. Oh, tea seeds. That's the other thing I wanted to get into. So we need more water nurseries for the tea stuff. So let's go ahead. We got our little water guys here that we unlocked from Carlos as well. And I think we might as well put these like right in here because we do need a couple more medicinal herbs as well. So I think we're just going to hop on the bank of the river here and we're just going to go crazy on some stuff and get all of the stuff on the way to us. And then I want to do another little road here, I think. Obsidian ground. And we'll go, well, the bridges are 3 wide, right? So we'll go back like about right there. And then let's do another large bridge. And we'll go, oh, they're 4 wide. Okay, that's fine. Either way, Obsidian Road, and then we'll go 4 wide, and then we'll get this little area filled in as well. And we have another cool bridge, and a bunch more of the water nurseries. Transfer station would be great over here as well, so let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking about it. There we go. I did put in a couple more corrals from some more pigs over there as well, just because we're in the red now with food again, so I'm getting a little bit nervous. I want to get that stuff back on track before it's too late. And then these are all luxury houses that are waiting for brick right now. Still getting there. I did some of these as regular houses and some of them as luxury houses, just because I started to do it in regular houses and then I was like, oh, I should do luxury houses instead. So that's what I ended up doing there with that stuff. Ooh, and here is here we go. 9 people. That's gonna get a huge real quick. So let's just take a quick look at the artwork. The artwork in this game is pretty unique, kind of neat. So let's check it out. This is, of course, in the snow. So we'll check back when it's summertime. We can see the colors a little bit better. Oh, it looks like it is melting before our eyes. So there you go. Pretty sweet. Nothing too wild, you know, pretty basic, but it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And it's super powerful building. So this is going to feel really good next. Goodbye, you, and goodbye, you forever. And we could even put some more houses in there. So that's absolutely what we're gonna do. New tech point. Okay, we're moving along pretty well nowadays. How are we doing with this? Okay, we need all this stuff. Okay, so I think we have to take a moment and we have to go back and get some more water going and really get some more food going. This is going to be for silk stuff, all these mulberries, and this is probably way too much mulberry, to be honest with you. But that's what we're going to do for now, I think. We'll wait till a season passes or so, and we'll get that fixed into not such a crazy amount of stuff. Oh, but here's our road. I wish that we could do this in obsidian, this large bridge, but anyways, we can't. But it's cool. It looks great. I love the obsidian. Such a nice thing to have. Let's think about who we want to go visit. So we were talking about the dense wood for a while, and that's gonna be here, I think, right? Yeah, dense forest, and that's only rep level 3. With how awesome we are now at trading, because we're pro, this shouldn't take very long to get to. And then we can do all these other cool, fun things that this person offers us. And that'll be great. And then we can continue to do it with everybody else. And then we will be the trade masters of the world, and everybody will be our friend. And it's going to be fantastic and amazing. So that's totally something we're going to do. We're just going to hold off a little bit and wait for some more goods to be ready to go. And in the meantime, I'm going to go around, plant some more things, and get some more... Weird. No clothing data, weird. Get some more water going, and we'll make sure that we're up and running and be ready for all the awesome trading stuff. All right, we got a caravan set up. Well, this is going to be a ship. We are going to buy a bunch of things, lots of stuff, and we're going to sell a handful of things. So I'm going to buy toolkits, building kits, lanterns, steel, furniture, planks, paper, and books. Toolkits, we don't really have the... Starting to get there. Don't really have the means to make them yet. Building kits, we just need some more. Along with lanterns, steel, and planks, we just need some more furniture. I know that we're close to being able to build it. But I'm gonna buy some, and then books I'm gonna buy some, and then paper I just want to buy some as well, and let's do it. So we are gonna form this ship caravan, and it's gonna be great. And we still have a good amount of silver coins left over, and with that, when that stuff arrives, I want to be able to upgrade some mines. There's a couple things around town that I've just been kind of waiting on resources to do stuff with, and that just kind of stinks. So I'm gonna get it figured out, and we're gonna get rolling. So back over here into our little orchardy area, we do have our luxury furniture factories ready to go. I do want to do these things, but like I said before, our wood income isn't great. And so that's why we are trading with who we're trading with, and we'll be able to bring that up. Hopefully, when they come back, we'll have a good amount of rep increase. And then over here, check this out. We got our little water farm action happening. I put in an extra 5 because I didn't realize that cocoa seeds were grown here. So we're going to have a handful of teas, and then I want to do 2 cocos, and then I'm going to do 1 more of the herb seeds. And you know, I was thinking I can have tea leaves as much as I want, but if I don't have a tea shop, it's kind of pointless. So we're going to grab tea shop as well. We've done a lot in this episode as far as techs go. But that's totally fine. I'm totally okay with it. And we're at that point where we can do all that stuff now finally in the game. So it's kind of fun. We're going to do 2 tea shops. One of them is going to be for tea. One of them is going to be for cocoa. And then you can see here that we have this empty corral. Well, what could this be for? Oh, yeah. That's right. We got horsies now. And we should have one at the dock. I hope. I hope we still have that one. And it should be making its way over to the corral. And then I have a bunch more kilns up here. We are trying to keep up with the demand on some of these. Like, this is kind of like the first tier of industrially stuff. And so I put in a couple more. We've done a handful of more reservoirs around town to make up for the water. And you can see we are in the green with water again. So that's great. I just want to make sure that we got 2 people working in all of these things, because why wouldn't you? But our food is still kind of in trouble. So I think what we need to do is check out our production. Yeah, we got a grip to make up. That's another thing we're just going to continue to keep our eye on and keep working. So our winery over here is good to go. So let's go with, well, wine. We're going to make grapes and spirits and glass bottles into wine. We don't have a ton of glass bottles, but hopefully we can start to get that a little bit more picked up with the sand that we're gathering from the stuff that I just showed you. So we'll get that ready to go. I hope we have enough spirits to do that as well. Yeah, it looks like we're going to need another distillery to keep up with that demand. We're using spirits all over the place now, and I think this little corner where the graveyard used to be is going to be a great spot for this stuff. So let's put in a couple more distilleries. You can do one more. Perfect. All right, yeah, that's going to be great. And then, of course, we're going to need more agave. So the whole other deal with that. But the food situation, I thought we were doing really... Well, we are doing really great with it. We're still... we've got a stockpile. We need to do what we were doing before with our corrals. I was kind of playing with this. So I always go down to 5 critters in the corrals for slaughter. So I put this one to 10 to see the number difference, and this is at 465, and this is at 368. So not a huge difference, but there is a delay time if you put this cap up higher for the pigs to grow up to that age. So keep that in mind if you're going to up that. But for now, that's what we're working with. So I think we should do, in this little new area, maybe we want to do some more regular field farms, or maybe we do want to do it somewhere else as well. And I'm kind of working on building this area up to put in a bridge. So we're kind of doing bridges all over the place this episode, and I'm going to do another one over here. I'm just going to move this one over, and that's the dealio with that. Getting rid of those deleted, and this guy's need to do fish. So so I think we have a couple fishing docks that aren't at max cap, so we can go ahead and do that. Put a couple more people in there, and then let's do a couple more fish ponds. I always sleep on fish ponds. They're so much better than I think they're than I think they are. So we're gonna go one right there, and let's do another one right next door, and we'll kind of just run our way down this way. So lots of things to build up in the town right now. We probably could use a couple more workers, or builders, I mean, but we don't quite have that going on just yet. How is our shipment looking over here? 268 days left, so that's gonna take a while for that to get here. But yeah, things are looking up. It's doing all right. Ooh, these are done already? Holy cow, that was quick. No, we don't have any potatoes yet, but we could do agave. Now this is gonna put a huge demand on our agave, but it looks like we have 18,000 saved up, so we're doing not too bad. Spirits at 2,000, that's great. Yeah, this is gonna be huge. It's gonna also help our happiness too, or keep our smiley faces going. Our ship has nearly returned from its voyage, and I have put in a couple more plantations over on this side over here, where we have kind of like our rice line of things over here. I did 5 more plantations. They're all going to be rice, trying to make up for the food loss that we're at now, and it's going great. They're almost done. And then back up north over here, we have 2 more plantations going in, which are going to be for some more corn. I have a couple of these outdoor kitchens sprinkled around, making either popcorn or tacos, and that's working. And I go at our tea shop. Tea shop's working over here. We've got our cocoa and our tea coming in. And I did put a reservoir right next door to it because I figured they're probably going to need it. And then we have our transfer station to ship out whatever it needs to ship out. Good to go. Now our ship should be pulling in right about now. 3 days left. 2, 1. So I'm wondering if this is going to, like, if it brought the goods back. Okay, yes, it did. It worked exactly how I thought it did. So you're sending the goods out as the ship leaves, and then it's going to empty out the goods at the other port and then refill them and then come back. So that's cool. It's exactly how I thought it would work. I guess I don't know how else it would, but cool to see that. So this is so helpful. So many good things that we needed in that order. I'm glad to have that stuff. So can we go to factions and what? We went from level 1 rep with her all the way to level 4. So wow. That's the way to do it. So yeah, get yourself the water trading post, and that buy and sell at the same time. That's the way to do it. They're making the trip out there anyways. You might as well do it. So we are going to have to check out this stuff, but I think we'll do that on the next episode. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your evening, day, or night.